Hello, my name is Samantha Durheim, and today I'll be talking to you about Web 2.0. Some different forms of technology in Web 2.0 would be TED Talks, blogs, wikis, Khan Academy, Google Hangouts, YouTube, social bookmarking, and vlogs. And I will get into how a vlog is different from a blog in a little bit. But first, I want to start talking to you about TED Talks. TED Talks are attention getting, and they're a good way to get your students more involved in what they're learning about. If they watch a TED Talk at home, they're more likely to want to know more about the subject. TED Talks are very positive and very informative, so I'll definitely be using that in my personal professional development and in the classroom. Another tool in our tool belt we can use are blogs. We could create a blog and have our students commenting on said blog, where we control content but students are allowed to comment. And that would foster discussion from everybody, and the more you talk about a subject, the more likely you are going to be to remember that information about that subject. A wiki, on the other hand, unlike a blog, can be edited by anybody. So I could put up a wiki and my students could go in there and edit with different information they've gathered other places. And I really like the idea of using that in a classroom setting because it's fostering good group work, which growing up I wasn't very good at. I hated groups. I would much rather do the assignment on my own. But a wiki, they could all in their own time go in and edit that specific website, and then you would have an overall ending to grade, and you could grade each child on what they participated in, which is really neat. I'd also like to talk to you about Khan Academy, and that's spelled K-A-H-N Academy. They have educational videos that might be insightful to you. I've used a few videos for my Elements of Statistics homework just to understand the subject a little bit better. When you are taking classes online, it can be sometimes hard to understand what the teacher is talking about because they're not face-to-face with the teacher, whereas you can use the search engine on Khan Academy and look up that specific subject you're having issues with, and it'll provide you with multiple video resources. Like YouTube. I really enjoy using YouTube in that same way. The thing about YouTube is you can have a vlog on YouTube. Remember how we talked about blogs and how your students can comment on them and have a discussion? You can do that with vlogs. A vlog is a video blog, and you can find these a lot of the times on YouTube. Blogs and vlogs are more personal to a specific person. They're unlike just regular web addresses. Blogs or vlogs are typically on personal topics. They don't have to be, but they typically are. So, there's another difference. My next topic I want to talk about are Google Hangouts. Google Hangouts are basically like either FaceTime or Google Messenger, or not Google Messenger, but Messenger. They're like Skype. There's multiple different ways to go about it. you can video call, text message, so they're very similar. I prefer Skype. That's just my preferred method, though you could use any of the options that I just listed. On social bookmarking, that's an interesting idea. Social bookmarking is where there's this website where you can bookmark on the website and add tags. Like, say for instance, we needed to find anything on algebra. You could find videos or websites and you could bookmark them. And in the tag, you can put algebra or what you're specifically doing in algebra in that tag, and so other people and yourself can search for that at a later time, because you can get quite a few bookmarks and it just makes it a lot easier to be able to use the search bar to find that subject with that tag. I will definitely be using that later. I'd never really experienced social bookmarking. However, I'd experienced some adding websites and information off of them for, sorry, my mind just had a blank, for Google Keep, sorry. You can add the extension into Google for Google Keep, and you can save the website and notes on that website or certain highlighted phrases in Google Keep, and you can reference that later. Kind of check that out. That's a really good resource. However, I don't believe that's social. So it'd just be a bookmarking site with note-taking on the side. So I am interested to go and look more at social bookmarking where I can share my information with others. That is all I have to talk to you today. Oh wait, one more thing. A flipped classroom. A flipped classroom is where teachers give students videos and instruction at home to do at home, and then they do either group work or homework during the class time. I definitely plan to do this quite a bit when I'm a teacher. I like getting the students' attention outside of class and then bringing that in. And I feel like you can assess the students a lot easier and, sorry, there goes my dog. And you can use what they are not doing well. You can either submit more videos to them to watch at home, or you can help them on that during class, and I feel like the kids learn better that way. They're more engaged because they're not just sitting through a lecture. So I definitely plan to use at least part of a flipped classroom when I'm a teacher. Anyway, that is it for today, and I hope you have a good week.